Welcome to Getting Home Sourced with G. Your one-stop shop for all things real estate. Gianno is your go-to guy with over 25 years of experience in the game, serving up the insider scoop on buying, selling, and investing in two of the hottest markets, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Cabo, Mexico. Whether you're looking to score the perfect home, seal the deal on a sale, or dive into the world of international investments, G's got the tips, tricks, and swagger to make it happen. Remember, in Nevada, the smart choice is the right choice. And when it comes to Cabo, you better go oceanside with Cabo G. If you were looking for a quiet, tranquil show about real estate, this ain't it. Gianno has this thing called passion. Let's unleash the beast. This is Welcome to Getting Home Sourced. And now your host, Gianno.
Hey, what do you say? Oh, folks, today is the day I've been long waiting for to share with everybody. That is right. We have Studio 52 going on. And why do I say Studio 52? Because it is a dance party / birthday party. But I'm going to get into that in a second, folks. And I'm really, really excited. But first, of course, I got to get my wits about me together by saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are listening around the world. Thank you so much, as I really appreciate everybody tuning in to Getting Home Sourced with G. I'm your host, but then again, your MC today, Gianno, but MCG. But of course, I always say to everybody, please check in my website, VegasHomeSource.com. It's there for you. Toll-free number, 888-528-2810 to all my international friends and anybody who wants to use my toll-free number. It's there for you. And domestically, just put the 702 in front. Same number, right? But of course, for all my repeat offenders, we are celebrating a grand occasion today. So Studio 52 here. Like I said, I'm going to get to you in a second with that one. But for my newbies and my first-timers, thank you so much. If you're listening to the past couple of weeks, thank you so much for coming on board. Remember, go on to the website and log on to VegasHomeSource.com, of course, and click on my newsletter because I want you to subscribe to my newsletters, okay? This is key because every month, and it's going to be coming out already, you're going to get the inside scoops of what's going on, all the stats, the data that you need to know. Whether it's in the U.S. or Cabo, I'm bringing it to you. So I want you to log into that, sign up, because there's a lot of goodies that I like to share on there. So you can get me both on the air here and then also on my website. So without further ado, I want to say to everybody, as I told you, it's a special day. Why? Because here at Studio 52, as of course I like to designate myself as MCG, we all turn one today here at the studio. So happy birthday to everybody listening in. We all turn one. Why? Because today we're kicking off our ceremonies because the show is one. We're all listening in. So on behalf of all of you, our birthday show, happy birthday to everybody for turning one. Studio 52, we're here. We're sharing it. And I want to thank each and every one of you who listen to me. Really, more importantly, support the show because this is a community group show now, right? So at the end of the day, we're all coming together as one, no pun intended. And I really enjoy giving the show out to everybody because it's a journey, because real estate is a journey. It's like life. Life and real estate go hand in hand with each other. So it's really important to share that enthusiasm, the energy, and I just love bringing it to you. And again, it shows because everybody, you're really all appreciating what I'm doing. And of course, it means the world to me. And that's why I enjoy doing what I'm doing. But I can't do it without you. And this is the reason why we're all sharing together. It's not just me. It's not just Studio 52, but it's all of you. So give everybody a round of applause. Happy birthday. Happy one is really what it is. Happy one. Because let me tell you something, folks. Real estate and life, really, truly, the two go hand in hand. Because like life, We all have ups and downs. We have good deals and we have bad deals. But in the end, we still stand tall, right? I mean, that's really what it's all about. We got to take our lumps. We get back up because, again, it's not how we fall, but it's how we get back up that really defines us. And I think that's the most important, right? It's about character and character building and persistence and strength and energy and the things that we do, both mentally and physically, to get through the things every day, because life is a day-by-day basis, right? That's why we always say we live day to day, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And so with that being said, it's life lessons. And this is what makes all of us grow, because like I said, it's like having a teacher or a mentor or an accountability partner that makes us better and well prepared to receive the blessings. And that is really, quite frankly, what we all deserve and what we all want, right? And so that's my blessing. And I like to think my blessings come from my subscribers. It's you. It's people listening to the show. It's people giving the support and spreading the word and listening to somebody that's able to give you truthful, factual information. And again, it's a world audience listening every week. So really, I hope my gifts that I share with you is what you want, because you're getting the free MLS access to both Cabo and Mexico, also in Las Vegas. We're getting world news. You're getting newsletters on my website. And of course, the show is basically learn and earn, because that's what real estate is really, truly all about. Now, folks, like I said before, the one thing that I've always been told before time and time again, and I'm sure that you've been told time and time again, remember when they say to you growing up, there's no bad question, only the question that you don't ask. That's bad, right? So with that being the case, I mean, this is what makes our show great, and it's always growing. It's interaction, it's participation, it's the questions, it's the research, it's the information. And again, we all have the need to know, right? Everything in life is a need for knowledge. We thirst information. We're in an information age where we're always looking to get the data. And this is why people always go on TikTok, or they go on YouTube, or any social media platform that you're listening to or that you're affiliated with, because in today's society, it's all information overload, and you'd never really know. Some information is really for entertainment, folks, and then the other one is really serious. I mean, it gives you the facts, and I like to think of my show as both entertaining, factual, informative, and fun. And that's why today this show is about you. It's celebrating how special everybody is. It's really just, I don't know, it's such a grand occasion. Like I said, I'm excited because, again, who knew that we were going to turn one? And then looking back, I thought that, hey, look, when I first started doing this, and who's really going to be interested about hearing about real estate, right? And how is real estate going to be? How can I make real estate fun and get people excited about real estate? Well, we're proving it, folks. We're here, we're live, and we're doing it because everybody gets caught up, I think, in reality TV, which is now social media, the TikToks and the YouTubes and what have you, and creating these own little vignettes, as I like to call it, the social media shows for people. But I like to think that I put the real in reality and estate and house sourcing, because it's not just about Mexico and the U.S., which I say United States, so U.S. of course, but it's also worldwide. It's keeping things fresh, it's keeping things edgy, and more important, it's factual and truthful, like I keep mentioning before. Every single week, you're getting truthful and factual information. Of course, you're going to get a little bit opinionated, because that's how I am. I mean, look, being an Italian New Yorker, I'm going to, give my mind, and I'm going to express myself thoroughly, because that's what makes it fun, of course, but also truthful, because I don't want to say something ever that's going to go off on a tangent and not make any sense, right? So obviously, things are making sense to people, and that's the most important part. But without transparency, folks, really, it's just one-sided. And I like to always say that in life, there's your side, my side, and the truth. But nowadays, the reality aspect of it all and all the things that are happening around the world, what is it? It's my side, your side, the truth, and the cover-up, right? This is really what it's all about. Because look what's happening around the world. All these things that are all coming out right now, and it's just spilling over, and it's just ongoing, never ending. Just when you thought we had a break in the action, there's always something else popping up that we didn't know about that was withheld from us, right? So that's why it's always the cover up and people getting exposed. And we're going to expose everybody. We're going to give you the truth. And I'm telling you, when I get the scoop, you get the scoop. And on that note, let's take a quick commercial break. Happy one. We'll be right back.
Hey, join the party!
From all of us at Vegas Home Source in Las Vegas and all of us with Cabo G in Mexico, we want to personally thank you for making Getting Home Sourced a top-rated worldwide real estate podcast. So, happy one-year birthday to you, our listeners, subscribers, and streamers. We could not have achieved this without you and your loyalty to us. We thank you for listening, and we look forward to another year of great real estate stories and all the action in Las Vegas and Cabo, Mexico. Happy birthday! Now blow out those candles, and let's get back to the disco.
Hey, what do you say? What do you say? Again, let's raise our glasses. If you have soda, milk, water, juice, whatever your liquid delicacies that you like to drink, hey, it's on us, right? So happy one, everybody. I am jazzed up. But in moving forward, again, we have a lot to be grateful for, folks. And really, I will always be on point for you. And really, it's about you. And I'm just like so super excited because my job is a very serious one. It's a pressure cooker. I don't take things for granted. I take everything seriously. And I don't take things with a grain of salt. I take it as if when I put myself in other people's shoes, because I want to know how I'm being given the information, how it's being given to me, right? So that's why it's always important. It's professionalism, and we count on people for professionalism to get the deals done and to give the information and getting that across, because really, folks, I mean, that's really what it's all about. Anybody could be a pretty face on TV. Anybody could be a pretty face on social media. But if you're not getting the facts and you're getting fluff, again, it's going to show. And now the authenticity is gone. And really, what do you have left? You just have fake, phony. And that's not what we do here, folks. I always take pride in what I do. Obviously, if you listen to my shows in the past, you can see where it's coming from. It's passion and it's meaningful, and obviously it comes from my heart. So that's why I like bringing us all here together. And of course, we have common goals. We have common interests. That's what this show is all about. That's why we participate. That's why people look in. That's why I'm giving you the tools to succeed in life. I'm not asking you, hey, I'm going to charge you X amount of dollars, and in turn, you're going to get this. I'm not selling anything, because what I'm selling is factual. What I'm selling really is me, because again, like I said in my last show before, I want us to develop a relationship. I want us to be friends. I want us to work together. I want to get your end goal met, which is basically helping you invest, whether it's buying or selling, what have you. And in turn, you're looking at me because this is what I do for a living. So if I'm going to do something for a living, I want to be the best that I can be, because if I'm doing the best job that I could possibly do, it rubs off, and then people walk away being happy. And I could tell, because there's a lot of people going on, folks. Look, you guys are all tuning in. You're sending over your questions. You're talking to my virtual assistant, Miss G. You're getting the information. You're asking questions privately, because I'm not looking to interrupt anybody. I don't ask you for your contact information, your address, and what have you. Where do you live and all that nonsense? No. It's basically, I want you to come to me when you're ready. That's why with the participation, folks, I mean, look, you guys are doing a great job. You're doing your homework. You're going on Asking Miss G information, that you're asking questions. Then you go onto the website. You go onto the MLS. You're looking at properties in Cabo, Vegas, what have you. And then when you're ready, obviously you're going to send me an email, which most of you have done. So thank you so much for that. And like I said, I will be meeting with people both in Cabo as well as Las Vegas, because now you have markets that are emerging and great opportunities, because even though worldwide, real estate is kind of like that up and down, quote unquote, life effect, right? But guess what? People are still moving forward. They see the opportunity. It is the learn and earn show, because that's what life is all about. You try to learn so you can earn. In whatever profession that you're in, or a profession that you're not in and that you want to talk about or you want to learn about, you're getting that information. And so it's really, really, really important that you reach out to me because I want to be your source of the source. I mean, look, I'm just telling it like it is. I want you to call. I want you to engage with me, if not with my virtual assistant, Miss G, which is great because she's the best. But when it's time to purchase, it's time to sell, it's time to invest. Like I said, some of you are doing it. You're coming forward. You're making it happen. You're making a life decision that's going to basically benefit you down the road because I'm never going to put anybody in a bad position because you get the facts, you're getting the information, and then you're making your educated decision on how you want to proceed, right? But like I said, now for the month of July, folks, now going into August, guess what? We got over 350 calls in the month of July. Folks, that's just phenomenal. I mean, I love you guys. And thank you so much for calling because it makes a difference when it makes a difference for you. It touches me and it lets me know that I'm going to keep on striving to be the best. I'm going to keep on striving to give you the information because you're actually reaching out and engaging because who else that you can listen to anywhere on a streaming platform that talks about real estate, that you're getting the inside information, what's going on in the United States, as well as what's going on in Mexico, specifically Cabo, because those are the areas that I work, because it also affects world real estate situations. And people want to tune in. They want to know what's going on because this is what it is. It's information overload. And it's really important to see who you're listening to, how you're listening to people, what you're watching, what videos are out there that are not just for fluff, they're really for information and being serious about it, right? So, like I said, if I'm helping you out and it's making a difference for you, then that's all I need to know because I know that I'm doing the right thing. So really, with that being the case, I can't tell you how excited I am. And like I said, I know it's tough out there, folks, because especially in international, I know a lot of people don't have what we call MLS, which is multiple listing service. I know that in certain countries in Europe or Middle East and what have you, you have a seller, for instance, that's taken a property and you have 5 different realtors or brokers representing that person coming up with different price points. So if I talk to the seller and the seller says, I want $500,000, there might be 3 or 4 other people that are charting to sell for higher, like $525, $520, $530, because it's cutthroat, because you're not getting proper information, and especially with foreigners that are buying. And look, there's a lot of Americans that are going into Europe and they're purchasing, whether it's Portugal or Spain or Italy or France or Germany, what have you. And when you don't have the proper guidelines to know what kind of properties you're looking for, because there is no MLS, that's why I know a lot of my international friends, and I love you guys because I'm giving you something that you're not used to, where you're looking at factual data that's live, as if I'm a realtor and now you're the realtor, because you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing and exactly what I would send to you. So this is the excitement factor when you have so many people calling up and looking at things, because it's there for you. It's free. There's no hidden agenda. It's all there for you, because I feel bad when I find out that a lot of countries don't have what we're blessed to have here in the United States and in Mexico, which is a search engine, which is free. At least I'm giving it for free. You may have to pay wherever else you are, but with me, it's toll-free G. And what does that equal? Free, right? So MLS is free. And at the same time, you're getting the data consistently, because if a new property goes on the market tomorrow and you log in tomorrow, it's going to be there, right? So that is exciting, and that's why I enjoy doing what I do. And folks, I'm going to be honest, I never thought that I would hit 1 year old. But it's not just about me hitting one. It's not just about the show hitting one. It's all of us as, again, quote unquote, one, no pun intended. But really, in seriousness, you guys make the show go. You're the engine that makes everything turn and run. And as long as I get out there, and as long as I'm presenting my message and my word, and it spreads, and I like to hope that in the future we get 1 million listeners and 1 million subscribers, and then we know that we're on the platform and we're making a difference, because that's what it's all about. So again, for all my international friends that don't have MLS and struggle to find properties or to sell property because you're relying on brokers and agents and third-party people to go out there and sell a property that maybe nobody even knows that you have listed and you have to rely on others? Well, that's why over here, folks, you don't have that problem. So again, like I like to say, like the song that's being sung by Irving Berlin, if anybody knows who Irving Berlin is, back in the 40s, blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, but blue skies from now on, right? And that's what this show's all about, blue skies moving forward. So folks, until then, again, like I said, I got to thank everybody. Happy birthday to us. Not me, not we, I don't speak French, but we, us, whatever you want to call it. Again, many more special occasions to quote unquote sing about, right? That's what it's all about, blue skies. We're singing blue skies. So make sure to write in, you call in, you email me. Let's talk about buying, let's talk about selling, let's talk about investing. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. Like again, I'm here for you because I want it to be blue skies for you as well, because if it is for me, and I want to share that upon you. So again, love you guys. Happy one. This is going to be one of many blessings. And until then, love you. Happy birthday. I'm super excited. So make sure you reach out because I want to hear from you, because I'm already hearing from some people, but I want to hear from everybody. And I know that's probably not possible, but it's okay. Let's make it happen. Join my website, join my newsletter, get subscribed to the show, tell your friends about me. Let's make a difference. We have a movement going, folks, and we're just picking up speed. And guess what? We're only getting started. So on that note, love you. God bless. Happy birthday. Talk to you next week.
So he's the real brains behind the operation.
You have just listened to Getting Home Sourced with your radio host, Gianno Buonaguro. This podcast is a registered trademark and may not be reproduced without the express written consent of VegasHomeSource.com. For additional information about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, call or text Gianno toll-free at 888-528-2810 or visit his website at VegasHomeSource.com. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.